Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. Alright, so hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you resonated with this video. Leave me a comment and let me know how it resonated with you. If you are not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and little notification bell. And as always, you can share the video with somebody who you think it will resonate with. Or maybe they need an uplifting message depending on what comes through. This video is for you Libras. So hit that thumbs up to connect with this cleansing energy, this Palo Santo to cleanse out your space. All right. Libras, if I haven't mentioned, this is for you. And this is the new moon in Capricorn reading. The new moon starts out in Capricorn, and at 10:18 p.m., while the new moon is still in new moon phase, it rolls over into Aquarius, okay? So the organs that you need to be aware of is your knees, your joints, your backbone, your spinal muscles, your patella, bones, tendons, ligaments, skin, hair, spleen, and the organs of balance. I do not know what that is. I can guesstimate, but I'll probably be wrong. So if you want to Google that, you can. All right. So Libra, the new moon in Capricorn, you might have a strong need to be useful to society, and you look for justification in the outside world. So stop looking outside of yourself for what is good for you. You may underestimate what you want for yourself or from yourself, right? So don't underestimate that power within you and what you have to share with the world. Shyness may be accompanied by resentment of the fact that others ignore you. So you may be dealing with abandonment issues or rejection, right? Or feeling ignored in some sort of fashion or way, all right? Do not seek approval from the outside world. It will not help you get rid of your doubt, and it is very, very harmful because people pleasing is not a good thing. I learned that the hard way, because the more you people please, the more you attract people to you just to get something from you. You have to trust your inner values. In other words, you have to value yourself. How you treat yourself shows other people how to treat you. So when you value yourself and you don't try to people please to make somebody happy and sacrifice your own happiness to do so, that is also part of the healing process. So something needs to be healed within you. So let's go ahead and get started. What is the moon's energy around the Libra collective? What is this moon's energy around the Libra collective? So it's like this energy of people only come to you when they want something. Any other time, you don't exist. I don't know why you need to know that, but that's what I feel. It's like you realize who your friends are when you have nothing to give. Somebody needs to hear that as well. When you have nothing to offer them, when you have nothing to give to them, and they still want to be around you, you know that that is somebody true. Yeah, a time for healing. Yes, the balsamic moon, a time for healing. Your dreams need a practical plan. So pay attention to your dreams, because something is being reflected back to you about your resources. And you could be connected to a Taurus, but something is being reflected to you about your resources. And you need to be more practical with who you give your time, your energy, and your focus to. And I just seen 444. All right. So the balsamic moon. All right, Libra. So the balsamic moon, also known as the waning crescent or dark moon, which is the dark moon is also referred to as the new moon, is the final stage of the lunar cycle, occurring just before the new moon, and signifies a time for deep rest, release, introspection, and a spiritual cleansing to prepare you for the next cycle. It's associated with letting go of the past, decluttering the mind and space, and feeling of quiet solitude, often leading to vivid dreams or strong inner focus. Remember I said about the dreams, pay attention to your dreams. So what you're doing is you're decluttering your space and you're letting go of the past, such as realizing who values you when you got nothing to offer. So it's like an inward turning, a quiet, restorative, releasing, and completion of a cycle. It's ideal for decluttering, journaling, self-care, spiritual work, and preparing for a new beginning by clearing out the old energy. So the only way a new door can open is if you close the door to the past. You may feel lonely or isolated or even feel ignored, right? You need to connect. You need to connect with your subconscious. You need to connect with what's coming up in your dreams when it comes to your resources. Like I said, you need to realize who values you when you've got nothing to offer. Think about that for a second, Libra. Who will stick around when you got nothing to offer them? Who's true? Who is not? You want to find that out? Stop people pleasing. Stop giving. Stop trying to make other people happy by sacrificing your own happiness. When you stop people pleasing and you pull your power back from that, you find out who truly likes you and loves you for who you are. Remember that. All right? When you got nothing to offer them. Something about your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, Libra. This person could be very manipulative, wanting you to doubt yourself, wanting you to feel less than. Somebody could be very resentful. Right? Like I said, see who's there when you got nothing to offer. You don't need somebody else's opinion or justification in this situation either. Because seeking outside approval is actually harming you. It's harming you mentally. It's harming you emotionally. What are the crows warning Libra about this in this new moon energy? We have the energy of soar. What are they warning you about? Outside influences, addictions, drinking, smoking. Yeah, they're warning you about that. Outside influences in your world. Again, the fact of who is there when you got nothing. So you may have to go off on your own, because if you look on this card, this crow is flying alone. Soar for Libra. So you may have to fly solo for some of you. Have the confidence to fly. Get up, open your wings, and feel the supportive wind carry you to your destination. There are no obstacles in your way. Now is the time to move. You may want to see this card as relating to the energy of the Chariot. Conjure up your courage and take action. Take action in healing and letting go of people, places, and situations that no longer vibrate with you. People who are just there to get something from you. When you have nothing to give, See it for what it is. Let it go, right? Because that's what the balsamic moon talks about. Letting go, introspection. See who values you. See who resonates with you. So the chariot does talk about movement. It talks about success, right? All right, so let's see what are some signs that you're showing Libra. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. That was a lesson for me, I'll be honest with you, Libra. When I noticed that people were taking advantage of my kindness and I pulled back my energy, you could tell because the drama would start. And that's what you need to see, right? When you recognize them patterns and you pull back your energy, it upsets people. Otherwise, if you didn't have nothing to offer, they wouldn't be around you. I would rather be alone than have fake friends. Okay? What are some signs you're showing Libra? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Something is unclear. Something is a mystery. Right? Why people are only around you when they need something. Yeah, that's confirmation. Oh my goodness. So you can be getting chills. You can be getting some sort of confirmation. Spirit of the earth, nature, grounded, and ancestors. So your ancestors they got their eye on this situation, right? In the spirit world. So you may need to ground your energy and ask yourself, have you hugged a tree today? Somebody could be casting the evil eye on you. Maybe you're not seeing it, right? And the only reason why they're casting an evil eye on you is to try to influence some sort of a bond that maybe you have with another person. The bond does talk about karmic. This is a karmic bond where there is some sort of an addiction that is influencing the situation. And this is what needs to be healed. So you may feel rejected or in isolation or even ignored when at night whenever you have nothing to offer this person. That's because it's a karmic bond. It's what I call a trauma bond. A trauma bond that you have with another person when it comes to this addiction. But the ancestors are saying we got our eye on the situation. Right? We do. Alright, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, seeing the light, awakening, new dawn and beginnings. You're seeing the light of the situation. You're going through an awakening. You're seeing what has been disruptive in this relationship. And you know it's time to move. It's time to soar. It's time to fly. Look at this, 11-11, right? You're on the right path. You got an advantage over the situation because you're seeing something from a higher perspective. You're seeing it in your dreams. What needs to be adjusted? What is required of you? Look, caring compassion. You have a guardian angel or an ancestor around you who is coming in your dreams and telling you, Mr. or Miss Libra, we love you. We got our eye on the situation. It is no mystery. Melody from Freya's Crones is confirming what you are seeing in your dreams. That this is part of your healing process. That is part of the letting go process so that you can spread your wings and fly and move forward. Grab the reins of your life and move forward. Why? Because there is a new chapter opening up for you through your dreams. You're seeing it visually. Whew. Alrighty, Libra. This is beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. Somebody could be, could be a lot of holes in somebody's story. I'm also, when I look at this card, I think of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune does talk about destiny, talks about karma, talks about movement. See the eye? Somebody's got their eye on you. Whether it's an ancestor or the evil eye. Take it as it resonates. If you feel like you're being watched, you are. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very narcissistic. Somebody who is very egotistical. Yeah, and Wands energy is action. The Knight of Cups in reverse. This is confirmation that this Knight of Cups is somebody who's very egotistical, somebody who's a womanizer, or somebody who is somebody who carries very unattractive energy, somebody who's very manipulative, somebody who's very emotional, manipulative. That is what I see here. And then we have Unknown card. They want things to be secretive. They want to remain a mystery. Right? So even though I feel like you're being asked to step into the unknown, I also feel what's unknown is going to come to the light, because we did have light right here. Light. What is unknown is coming to the light. You're going through an awakening of disruptive energy. That this could be a fake love, right? So this talks about the unknown card. Things are unknown. Things are unclear. Things are a mystery. And this comes underneath. Yeah, I feel like somebody is casting the evil eye on you too, Libra. They could be using nature spirits to try to influence this relationship. Also, too, with the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands, this is that karmic bond that you carry with another person. This karmic bond that you carry with another person that influences your relationship. Somebody who likes to make you feel out in the cold. Somebody who likes to make you feel isolated. Somebody who also could be very emotionally manipulative when it comes to feeding their addiction. There's a karmic person, a karmic bond that you have with another person. Could be in your family member, a family that is influencing your journey, that you need to let go of. And your ancestors are coming into your dreams and showing you the secret. They're showing you what you cannot see in your reality. See the moon in the background? That's that balsamic moon. Right there it is. Could be a high priestess, a priest. See, it just reminds me of that. Some sort of a psychic influence. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is something that is, somebody could have health issues. Somebody could have stole something. And they could have did it out of an addiction. Again, this is something, that energy of values. Like maybe this is a curse that you're breaking, a generational curse that you're breaking. That's why you have this a karmic bond here. You might be completing a karmic cycle. of breaking generational curses with karmic people. You know what, Libra? You need to go watch the past life soul messages. I feel like that will help you for some reason. I feel like you need to know that. Go watch the past life soul messages videos that I did. Maybe if not for in your side, maybe this person that you're with, this karmic person, this karmic bond that you have with another person, if you know what their star sign is, maybe you need to go watch their video. Okay, so that's what I feel. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look underneath this card. Oh, yeah. Here's that person watching over you. There is a family member that is watching over you. They're watching over this situation. Right? They are watching over this situation. And it definitely has something to do with some sort of an addiction. Trying to keep you from making different choices. But you're going through an awakening and you're seeing through the illusion of the type of bond that this is. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles underneath that. So this could have something to do with a mother figure in your life or an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Specifically Virgo right there with the Knight of Pentacles. Could be younger than you as well. Yeah, this is that ancestor watching over you right there. They got their eye on this situation. Alright, let's pull a final message from the angels to complete this reading for the Libras. This person is very emotionally manipulative. They could be, whenever they don't get what they want, they could be telling you things like you're unattractive, you're never going to find anything better than me, nobody will love you the way I do, right? Remember, we have a guardian angel here as 3 confirmations that are coming into your dreams and telling you that this is required healing to move forward on your process, right? Why? Because the answers you need are coming. That it's time to release this toxic energy, or nothing's going to move forward. I feel like this ancestor's coming in saying, I love you, Libra. I'm only looking out for your best interest here. All right, give me a final angel message for this new moon energy for the Libra collective. What do you want to leave this reading with for Libra angels? Patience. Something about them dreams. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Something about your dreams. You really need to pay attention to that. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. I've gotten that a lot throughout the readings too. So, patience. It takes time for the seedling to push through the ground and mature into a flower-bearing plant. Yet, each moment of the plant's life cycle can bring joy to those who notice its beauty. Yeah, exactly. In the same way, enjoy the process of realizing your dreams. Slow down and feel gratitude as each step brings your manifestations into tangible form. Notice the lessons and love that spring from every moment that you engage in acting upon your dreams. So something about them dreams are very, very significant for you, Libra. Pay attention to them because your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're communicating to you. They're meeting up with you in your dreams. I just heard grandpa. So somebody's grandpa. Jophiel helps us experience more grace and peace in our lives through slowing down and noticing the beauty that already surrounds us. So that's what that balsamic moon talks about. Slowing down, taking a rest, going within, doing introspection. What do you need to let go of? What needs to be healed? Excuse me. She asks us to savor and enjoy each moment rather than hinging our happiness on some future goals. Call upon Jophiel anytime you feel rushed, stressed, or unhappy. She'll increase your awareness and appreciation of life's everyday miracles. All right, that is your reading there, Libra. Thank you for watching and have a great day.